Strange. Doctor Strange. Welcome to Comic Book Punch. Today is a special episode because we're talking about Doctor Strange, the movie. What? Because the movie just came out like yesterday and it was awesome. I mean, spoilers and stuff probably. Maybe when we talk about it for like the next 8 minutes. But I mean,
yeah.
If you don't want things spoiled, probably go watch like something else. Probably like one of our other videos. Like we'll just throw up a suggestion up there.
Or up there.
And yeah, I mean, overall, the movie was
super good.
Yeah, super good. Like superhero, super good.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
And I mean, I put it up there probably at the top of the Marvel movies right now. I feel it's really different. He's very different from all the other superheroes.
That's what I thought, because I feel like none of the other ones really have magic-y, like, weird stuff, and his is just, like, totally, it's like another world.
Yeah.
Except for Thor, who's obviously...
Right.
But...
We'll talk about Thor later when we get to that. But, I mean, it's stated in the movie that the Avengers, protect this world. Our duty is to protect, like, the external spiritual kind of forces,
the other
world
worlds.
And stuff. And things like that. And they have, like, this ability to, like, cross dimensions. And who knows what exact dimensions they're talking about. Like, multiverse dimensions?
Yeah,
or just,
they said that.
Yeah. So, like, they're pretty much stating that there's other worlds of our world. Which there was, like, a multiverse in the Marvel world, comic book world. Don't know if they're actually going to do anything like that. But they do have some worlds in there that they do access, the mirror world. And then there's, like, the dark world. Where there's dark energies. And then the mirror world is where they, like, practice their magic and stuff like that. Which you see a lot of it in the previews and stuff of all that, like, mirror glass kind of like...
Yeah. So when they're in the mirror world, they're, like, other people that are in our world can't see them, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why they were, like, able to, like, walk down the streets and stuff like that, and nobody was, like, noticing, and they were, like, fighting and everything just stayed the same.
That was cool.
And I was just like, man, this is so awesome. And some of the stuff that I had thought about before, like, what if they do this? It's just really great to see things that you, like, imagine, and then see somebody else, like, do it, and you're like, man, this idea is so cool.
I thought it was kind of Inception-y. With, like, the moving buildings and stuff.
Yeah. When I first saw the trailers for it, and I was just like, this is seeming a lot like it's trying to compete. It's like Inception, but on steroids.
But
because
with superheroes.
Yeah, with superheroes.
Yeah,
and they do a lot more. It was very... The manipulation of, like, the world and stuff like that. And everything was very, like, kaleidoscope.
Yeah, it was more like the things were actually moving, like, individually rather than the world just turning.
Yeah.
And then there was, like, multiple, like, angles and stuff.
Yeah, and it was weird. I mean, you saw some of it when the Ancient One, like, sends him on his trip. In the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
And he goes flying through all the different, like, dimensions and stuff like that.
It looked like he was, like, going through a kaleidoscope in that one part where it was, like, tunnely, weird. Like, yeah, that was cool. I like that.
And, I mean, the magic alone was just, it's really different. And the only other thing that, like, you can, like, compare, like, this magic to, I guess, is, like, Harry Potter. Like, that's what I was thinking about.
Yeah.
And I think they were kind of, like, it's different, but there's, like, the way that they show the effects, right? Harry Potter was, like, it's like a lightning, kind of, like, sparks and stuff like that, like, falling off and dripping and everything. And this one, it's, again, sparks, during their
It's like those sparklers that when you like wave them and people take pictures and then it's
Yeah.
like it shows up like that's what
There's even
like.
there's the steel wool ones that they put on the string. People across the street for 4th of July do it. They put it on the string. You light steel wool and you light it and you just.
That sounds way more dangerous.
But that's the effect
Yeah,
of the portal.
the
Like
effect.
does the same effect.
That's
I wonder
true.
if that's where they got it from. But I don't know. The magic like itself was really cool, and it's like they move their hands to kind of create all these different spells and stuff like that. They're able to create weapons, and
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I think the imagination for it all was really spot on. And I think Benedict Cumberbatch did a great job.
It was so weird hearing him talk with an American accent. Like every time he opened his mouth, I would expect Sherlock to come out, and then it was like, wait, what? That's so confusing. Yeah. But he did good, yeah.
Sherlock, not Smog?
No, because he's not like
a dragon.
Has that weird? He does that weird voice when he does smoke.
Yeah. It's such a good movie, and I'm gonna go see it again. I'm definitely gonna go see it again in 3D because we saw it in just 2D. But
yeah,
the thing's like you have to see it in 3D for that whole chase scene where the guy's manipulating like all of New York and stuff like that.
That was really cool.
And that in 3D because I saw that pretty much that whole part in the sneak peek that I went to or I went to go see. It was just pretty much a really long extended trailer, but it was like the whole trailer was like that chase scene, and it was in 3D, and I'm just like, my gosh, and I was just like, I have to see of all movies because I don't like 3D, but of all movies, like I need to see this one in 3D because it's insane. Ugh, gosh, it's so good, so good. But moving on, the story and everything, I felt like it went pretty fast. Like that was like probably the only negative. I feel like something probably should have been dragged on a little bit more. Like the emphasis on his hands and how he does all of his work on his hands, because from the things that I've read, and the even the animated movie that they did of Doctor Strange, there was more of an emphasis on I need my hands. Like these are my treasure.
Yeah,
these are this is my livelihood.
Yeah. I mean, he's
and
a surgeon.
I feel like it wasn't very emphasized that was his passion or anything like that.
Yeah, because like when he woke up in the hospital and he like saw his hands all like pinned and stuff, he was like, you could tell he was devastated, but it wasn't really like.
He just went straight for trying to find solutions.
Yeah.
And there wasn't even like much of a moment that he was just like.
Like, what am I gonna do now?
My hands are gone. Like, I wanted to see him kind of like break down, kind of thing, and then move on to like, okay, I'm going to seek to get this fixed.
Yeah, but he was immediately like, all right, how are we gonna fix this?
Yeah, but we're not going to give much more away. I mean, I want to talk so much more about it, but we're gonna jump because a lot of people will want to know about the ending clips. Yes. Right, the credits clips, right? So, and there's 2 of them, and one's pretty sure it's leading into Thor Ragnarok, because Thor's sitting there. So Thor is sitting there, with Doctor Strange drinking beer, and pretty much asking him for help. So, it seems that it's going to be pretty evident that Doctor Strange is going to be in Thor.
Yeah.
And Loki.
Which I'm super excited for.
And then the second clip at the very end, you have to say all the way to the end of the credits for the second one, which is the lead on to the next Doctor Strange movie.
Which is, what's the guy's name? I always forget his name. Mordo.
I have no idea. I can't remember anybody's name in that.
But yeah, he kind of. So is he going to be the villain?
Except for Wong.
Yeah, well, his name is the same. And he has the same name as Benedict Cumberbatch, which is kind of funny. But yeah, he's going to be maybe not like villain per se, but the antagonist at least.
Yeah.
Because he'll be against Doctor Strange, I'm assuming.
So that's our review. I mean, I pretty much give it like a
2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up, 5 stars.
5 stars.
Go check it
That was
out
10.
this
That
weekend
was 15.
and make it break the box office. Break it,
Yeah.
destroy it with all of his magical awesomeness. We didn't even talk about the eye and like what he does with all of that, because that's a huge like
Yeah, that was a
spoiler. And
well, that's why, because it's a spoiler.
but yeah,
There's a green eye.
He learns some awesome things. But guys, till next time, thanks for like, commenting, and subscribing. Check out, our last, week's video, our Halloween party, and we played some party games. Check that out. Punch out.
Super well can crush your brains.
Crush your guts.
I also can smell it.